This person is asking if investing in S&P 500 stocks is allowed in Islam.
وما أرسلنا من قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون. The question cannot be answered that simplistically. The Sharia doesn't care whether it's S&P 500 or not. That's irrelevant. There are other factors that make a stock halal or haram. So the question should be that, can one invest in stocks? And the response is that yes, if certain conditions are met. And what those conditions are varies from fiqh committee to fiqh committee, but there are 2 or 3 broad conditions that pretty much are unanimously agreed upon. First and foremost, that the product itself overall be halal. So obviously you cannot invest in Budweiser, you cannot invest in unethical or illegal, by unethical I mean like an arms company that's going to be bombing people. You don't want to, as a Muslim, how can you invest in a company whose primary product is going to kill millions of people? I mean, you can't do that. So the product has to be halal, okay? Of them as well, is that the notion of interest and interest loans need to be taken into account. How much is the liquid assets available and how much is loaned from the company as well. And that's something that, again, there's different ratios. Some say 30% or whatnot. So as long as, and there's actually something called the Islamic Dow Jones Index. If you can look that up, the Islamic Dow Jones Index. Also, there are corporations and companies that do the homework for you, right? So there's Wahid Investment and Amana Mutual Funds and whatnot, and they've done a little bit of homework and they have a portfolio of stocks that are permissible. So you are allowed to invest in stocks that are overall halal. What those stocks are, the easiest thing to do is to go through a third party and then ask them, are these stocks meeting the standards or not? And the primary standard body is called the AOFI, AAIOFI. It is a international association of Islamic finance. It is like the premier or the gold standard of Islamic finance, and they have lots of people that have done their certificate program across the globe, and their conditions are the ones that are considered to be the most reasonable and the most global, and these are the ones that are followed by these mutual funds. So bottom line, yes, if the conditions are met. And generally speaking, the ones that we're familiar with, the larger companies that their products are halal and they're overall doing that which is halal, generally speaking, it is permissible to invest in those companies, and Allah knows best.
يا من أجبت دعاء نوح فانتصر وحملته في فلكك المشحون يا من أحال النار حول خليله روحا وريحانا بقولك كن